Raj Mathai hit the ball out of the park, made the perfect play, and nailed a slam dunk when he became a news anchor. To maintain his stamina for news and sports, he indulges his Indian heritage with dishes that remind him of family at a little spot in Burlingame called Roti Indian Bistro.
My name is Sunil Arora. I'm the owner and executive chef of Roti Indian Bistro in Burlingame. We serve Northern Indian cuisine. Indian cuisine is based on the ancient science of health from India. Modern Indian cuisine is basically classic Indian cuisine. The modern twist is we serve it with light curries, not too heavy on the spices, while retaining the therapeutic qualities of Indian cuisine. The tandoor is our clay oven fired with mesquite charcoal. We make freshly baked breads. We marinate meats and seafood and roast it in the tandoor. Then we also have curries, chutneys, salads, and biryanis. Biryanis are rice entrees. We've got a full wine list and we have a full bar. We've been here about 8 years now, and I've had a great time these 8 years. We get all kinds of customers, families, business people. We also have weddings, we have receptions, we have parties. We pretty much get everyone here. At Roti Indian Bistro, we strive to give you great Northern Indian cuisine, great service, great ambiance, and great value.
All right, Raj, now you were born in India, right?
Yes, I was.
So good Indian food. I mean, what is your benchmark for Indian cuisine?
Well, here's the deal. Most people that are Indian, and I'm Indian, will say the best Indian food is in your own kitchen.
Right.
You don't go out to Indian food.
Right.
But that's why I love Bistro Roti. It's phenomenal. It's fresh. Mm-hmm. It's vibrant in terms of the colors, not only in the food, but just the restaurant. And it's like a bistro feel that has a great wine list. And I know you would appreciate that.
Of course I do.
It's
you know,
Indian food
we all have to
paired-
drink. We know that.
It's Indian food that's paired with wine, and that hits it out of the ballpark for me.
I thought they had a good choice of wines by the glass, which is always a good measurement for me. And they had a Argentinian Pinot Grigio, which kind of had an earthy taste, was reasonably priced, a good pour. Yeah, I was impressed.
Raj, do you have a go-to dish? I mean, when you...
Absolutely. The tandoori mixed grill. It's just fresh fish, fresh meats, fresh vegetables. They don't just hit you over the face with Indian spices. Bistro Roti kind of lets the vegetables and the meats speak for themselves, and it just kind of marinates in a nice hint of the spices. It's just a nice neighborhood place with excellent food and good wines to me.
And do you agree? Did you like this spot when you visited, Twee?
You know what I did? And you know what was funny? By coincidence, Raj and I were there on the same night.
No, you were not.
Yes, I was.
Yes, who I saw at dinner.
I came in,
what are the
I was
chances?
studying the menu. Some guy comes up, taps me, and I look up, and we look at each other, and we went, no way. You have got to be kidding me.
Did he at least buy you a glass of wine?
No. He did not even tell me about the tandoori mixed grill. He didn't even tell me that's what I should get.
I didn't want to tip off anything.
Right,
I just
right.
wanted to hang out and just be myself. Or I was sitting there thinking, oh, I hope she gets this. I hope she gets this. But I wanted it to be organic and just naturally have it flow.
Right. So what did you get?
I got the, what is it the chicken pakoras? Am I pronouncing that
Chicken
correctly?
pakoras, yeah.
And that's the chicken curry. Oh, that was lovely. It was complex and creamy, and it had some sliced almonds on top, which gave it a really nice nuttiness.
Right.
And they have some of the best naan I've ever had to dip in that curry.
Andrea's shaking her head.
Yeah, you agree.
Yeah.
I mean, and I liked it so much, I asked the owner, Sunny, if I could see where they bake it, and he said yes. And both our kids were there last night, and they got quite a show. It's made in this round oven with real charcoal, so it has this great smoky flavor, and then they brush butter on top of it. That's why it was so savory.
Everything's better with butter.
And I've been going to
Yes.
this restaurant for many years now. I've never seen them do this whole process of making the naan. Tui
You
walks
gotta
in.
hang with me. You gotta hang
And
with
you
me,
get these big time
buddy.
celebrities walking in, and next thing I know, all of our kids are getting a full demonstration of the naan oven.
I don't
the
know that
roti
she's
oven.
a little prettier than you. I'm just saying.
She is.
And what did you have? You shook your head
Well,
at the naan.
the naan, I had the goat cheese naan, which was like, you know, it was just, it was sinful. It was so good, and it just was melt in your mouth. I could have stopped with the goat cheese naan and been perfectly happy. I'm glad I didn't, because I went on to have, we had salmon curry, which just had this real, I mean, what I like are the spices there are so well balanced.
Everything worked for me except the jinga tikka. That was the prawns tikka.
Okay.
That was a little bit too heavily spiced, I thought. The turmeric was so strong that I couldn't even really taste the prawns. That would be my only complaint about the restaurant. Was the seafood didn't work quite as well as the meat dishes.
My wife loves everything vegetarian there. She loves the traditional dal that's served there. The dal is very fresh, very nice.
Yeah, this was really creamy.
And the sog aloo. Sog is spinach, and then aloo is potato. It's not something I usually get, but my wife said, oh my gosh, we have to get this. We rarely get it. Excellent. And I'm not a sog aloo guy, but guess what?
I knew that about you. For some reason, I knew
Even the
that.
name sounds great. Sog aloo. I'm going to get myself some sog aloo.
And if you can go and see Tui there, then it's even better.
And what other dishes did you have, Andrea?
You know, it was hard because it was rich, because we'd started with the goat cheese naan. So, you know, by that point we
is
got to
rich.
dessert. It was like, I don't know.
And
So
what
we had
about
a dessert
value?
for an
Did you think
appetizer.
that this was a good
I thought
price
it was okay. It was a
ratio?
little bit pricier than a lot of Indian restaurants I go to in, say,
agree.
North Oakland and San Francisco. I thought the food was good, the atmosphere was warm, the service was very nice.
I don't think it's overpriced, but yeah, it's not a quick $8 curry dish and you're out.
It came out to, I think, about 40, 45 bucks each per person for our group.
And I'm in the same boat that you are. It's at the end of that meal, it's rich, it's nice, I have wine, but I just have to save room for that dessert, that kulfi. It's great. And then my wife looks at me and just hits me over the head like, you're just expanding.
I don't think so.
You didn't recommend that to me either, Raj. What's
Next
the point of
time-
having a good Indian friend if you don't recommend any dishes?
Next time, let's all go together.
All right, Raj, this is your spot. Wrap it up for us.
It's a nice, fresh place to go for Indian food, a good vibe on the peninsula, and I'll see you there next week.
All right, Andrea.
Lovely, clean. I liked that. And the owner, Sunny, is a lovely, charming man. Loved the delicate spices. Everything comes together really nicely. But I would stick with the meat dishes and just kind of leave the seafood for someone else.
Oh, okay. And Andrea?
Tasty, well-balanced spices, good food, and a very warm atmosphere.
All right, if you would like to try Roti Indian Bistro, it's on Park Road at Burlingame Avenue in Burlingame. The telephone number is 650-340-7684. It's open for lunch and dinner every day. Reservations are accepted, and the average tab for dinner without drinks is around $20.